Welcome to the first edition of Navigating Through Adulthood with Quincy Harris. Let me give you a brief history about me. I'm a radio personality, media personality from Philly. I've been doing radio since 1997. I recently transitioned into television, so I was doing radio and TV. The radio ended. The Q was like, people were like, Q, what happened with the radio? I was on the radio in Philly at a station called Power 99. Then I went to Los Angeles, get a job in like 2 weeks in LA. Worked with a great guy by the name of Big Boy. Was on his syndicated radio show. Moved back to Philly. Worked at a radio station. The radio station just ended. And people were like, man, Q, what happened? Are you cool? And I hate when people ask me, it's like, are you all right? Say if I said, no, I'm not all right. Are you going to help me? But the thing is, I am all right. So that's the great thing, right? I do TV, morning TV here in Philly on a station called Fox 29. All the opinions you hear on this podcast are solely my opinions. Just mine, Quincy Harris. My wife is in the background. I'm actually in my kitchen right now. And my wife is like she's putting some stuff in some utensils away. Say hi. Hi. Okay, so the reason why I started this podcast, I've been wanting to do this podcast for a long time, but I was in the contract and I couldn't do it and whatever. But the real reason why I wanted to start this podcast was because when I was doing FM radio, I had like a 4-hour shift and I could only talk for like 5 minutes per shift. And there was certain things I couldn't talk about. Like I'm older now. Like I'm almost 40. Isn't that crazy? I'm 35 years old. I grew up on the radio. I've been on the radio since I was 18 years old. And I'm 35. I'm married. I have 2 kids. And it's hard for you to really talk about changing Pampers in between Ray Shrimmert, No Flex Zone, and like Nicki Minaj's like freestyle. It's hard. It's just the two things just don't match. So I'm a point in my life where I'm not dead, but I'm not 20 years old. I don't go to the clubs. Like a perfect Friday night for me is going to bed at like 9:30 with my laptop, watching comedians in cars getting coffee. If you've never seen it, it's Jerry Seinfeld's web series. It's amazing. But I also like looking at freestyle battles. I looked at Cassidy freestyling. He was battling this dude down Miami. It was crazy. So like I'm in the middle of like World Star Hip Hop, TMZ, and the chuckness.com. It's a weird mix that I'm at, right? This is where I am. So you guys know who I am. If you don't, that's the brief history. Why am I doing this podcast? I think I answered that. Who's the podcast for? To me, the podcast is for everybody, but specifically it's for people. Man, I'm not 20 no more, and that's cool. And I'm not dissing people that are 20. Like I'm not one of these people like, oh, them young people don't know nothing about nothing. Like I'm not doing that. That's not me. But I also feel like there's a void for people who are in this transition where like you have kids and like you're cool, and then you're trying to fight to keep your coolness, but these kids are like trying to suck the life out of you, and then your wife is like washing the dishes in the background. I know y'all can hear that. So it's like for those people in the middle of like a transition, like you're really navigating through adulthood. Like you have parents or you've had people in your past, and you're like, well, I like how they did things, but now it's time for me to do my own thing, if that makes sense, right? So a couple issues that are going on that like really are getting to me. So this is how the podcast will lay out. The first half of the podcast, I'm going to talk to you guys. And then the second half, I'll have an interview. Hopefully I'll have an interview with somebody you would like to hear from. If you don't, just listen to me. All right. Okay. So here's a couple things that have been going on that have been like on my mind. I really couldn't express. Right. So I was on TV the day after the Ferguson verdict. And I'm like, I forget where I was. I think I was like making gingerbread houses at like a bakery, and people are like, Q, what you doing, man? You not repping the hood? Oh, what's going on? So here's my issue, right? And I see what's going on with Ferguson. I see what's going on with the marches. In my opinion, and you can be mad, and I won't argue with you, but this is my opinion. I'll put it to you like this: my opinion to me is my opinion. It's not up for discussion, but you guys can debate it, and I probably won't go back and forth. But in my opinion, if you're doing these marches, right, You have to be just as passionate about cops killing black men as you are as black people killing other black people. I mean, it's wrong, but I'm just saying, like, please be as passionate, because that happens more than cops killing us. I'm just saying, okay? In my opinion, if you're going to stand in line for sneakers, I don't care if they're Jordans, LeBrons, KDs, Kevin Durant's, there should be a law that you spend as much money at Barnes and Nobles or just in books, on books in general. Okay, if you spend money on sneakers, you have to, I feel like there should be a law passed that you have to spend as much money on like The Catcher in the Rye. Like, at least read if you're going to like wear these sneakers. That's just my opinion. In my opinion, rooting for sports teams is cool. It's cool to root for your sports team. Like, I love sports teams, like, but these dudes are millionaires, right? But it's even better to root for yourself. Like, I know people that I ask them, like, yo, what's going on, man? How you doing? Man, I'm just trying to keep my head above water. I'm like, okay. And I'm like, yo, man, you see that Eagles game? Yeah, man. LaShawn McCoy had 6.5 yards per carry, and then last year he had 4.2. How is your life? How are you struggling in your life, but you know more about LaShawn McCoy? Like, root for yourself. Be a fan of yourself. Okay? Here's another thing, in my opinion. I'm done with holiday traditions. I'm just done. I'm done. The reason why I say that is I feel like sometimes, can y'all hear my wife like really washing the dishes in the background? This is just real. But I feel like with holiday traditions, like sometimes you get stuck in a tradition that you really don't want to do. Like, oh, I want to see X, Y, and Z for X. Just pick any holiday. Like, let's say Easter. I don't want to see X, Y, and Z for Easter. Why? Well, don't do it no more. Like, life is too short. I always say, you never know. Like, I've never ran into somebody. I'm like, yo, man, how you doing? Like, man, I'm okay. You know, because I'm doing this life thing for the second time. And the first time I messed up. And now I'm doing it good. So I'm great. No, it doesn't work like that. We only get one shot. So hang with people you want to hang with. Go for dreams you want to go for. And then that's it. That's it. And here's another thing, in my opinion. People who don't have kids, you're selfish. And I'm jealous of you, okay? I'm jealous of you for the simple fact that you don't understand how much time you have and how much money you have for yourself. Okay, you complain. I have friends, they complain like, oh my gosh, I'm tired. How? No one woke you up in the middle of the night saying they had to go to the bathroom. Go to the bathroom, little kid. Just go. Just go. Like, these are the things that go on in my mind. And then hey, what's up, friend? What's going on? Like, friend X, what's going on with you? Oh man, I'm just trying to live. How are you trying? You can. You have no kids. Like, do you understand? Like, I get up, guys, 3 o'clock in the morning every day just so I can have some time for myself, and then I do stuff at work, and then I have a family. So I'm just saying, if you cannot respect that you have no kids and your life is amazing, and I'm not saying my life isn't amazing, but I feel like people who have no kids are selfish. They are. And I'm gonna tell you guys this. This is the first edition of Navigating Through Adulthood with Quincy Harris. I don't know where this podcast is going to go. This is just the format right now. We're doing it in my kitchen. I have no co-host. You know, we're just going off the cuff. We're going to do this, and we're going to try to do this every week. I'm going to try to drop these every Monday. If I don't, hey, email me. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter. I'm more on Instagram, but follow me on Instagram or Twitter, or go to quincyharris.com at allmediaq. At All Media Q. Okay, so here's the second half of the podcast. I did an interview with this guy named Lil Dicky. He's a rapper. He's from Cheltenham, PA. If you don't know about Cheltenham, PA, Cheltenham is a suburb. It's a nice little suburb. They have but the contrast between this suburb of Philadelphia called Cheltenham, they have a mall which is like one of the most ghettoest malls in America. It's called Cheltenham Mall. So it's like it's a nice place to live, but they have like one of the most dangerous malls that you would ever want to go in. Like, they have carpet on the floor, and they had a movie theater, but people were getting shot so many times they had to shut the movie theater down. So it's just a weird mixture that you have. So this rapper, his name is Lil Dicky. I interviewed him. He's a comedian rapper. He's like a comic, but he's funny, and it's like one of my best interviews I've ever had with a rapper. Here is Lil Dicky. I will see you guys next week right here on Navigating Through Adulthood. Lil Dicky, Quincy Harris, take it away. You know, the mean streets of Cheltenham have produced the likes of Cheltenham Mall, Cheltenham Mall movie theater.
Reggie Jackson.
Reggie Jackson?
Mm-hmm.
Reggie Jackson,
Mr.
baseball
October.
player?
Oh,
Really?
yeah.
Excuse me.
Now you know.
What else did they produce? I'm trying to figure. Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not Cheltenham.
No.
Oh, it crosses that line.
Yeah,
Frank's
yeah.
Pizza.
My bad.
Yeah. And also new rap sensation, Lil Dicky.
Don't say it so painfully.
No, what's up? No, dude, can I tell you something? I
Yeah.
feel bad because someone asked me like, yo, do you want to go to the Lil Dicky show? I'm like, what was it Wednesday night?
Yeah, it was Thursday.
It was Thursday?
Yeah.
I was like, Scandal's on. No, I'm kidding. I had to work. I'm kidding. I had to work. Dude, the one thing I like about what's going on is like it's rappers that aren't waiting for radio. They're not doing the traditional route. And you're one of these guys. And somebody introduced me to you yesterday. And you get followers and new people finding your stuff out. Like, but I feel like I've heard about you before, but somebody reintroduced me to you yesterday.
Yeah.
And I forget the video, but it was hilarious.
Let me freak.
Let me
freak.
Lil Dicky, how old are you?
26.
Some of the stuff you were talking about, it felt like you were married. I'm married.
It's just like I've had serious girlfriends like as an adult. You know what I mean? So it's like it's similar worlds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really is.
For sure.
Don't get married, dude.
Honestly, I feel like now that I'm rapping, I'm in a position where I'm like beginning to not have to settle and I can wait for my dream girl. So that's my mindset right now.
Let me tell you this, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, I shouldn't say this. Let me edit this out. Because he's filming, so I won't say what I really wanted to say.
Okay.
But I'll say this.
Yeah.
You can get your dream girl now, dude.
Nah.
You don't think so?
I can, but it would require like chance and circumstance to go in my favor. You know
That kind of
what I mean?
happened for me. Yeah.
And I could like totally if I get the opportunity. I'm very good if I get the opportunity.
Yeah.
It's just right now and just like 2 years ago, especially like I was just getting Dave Bird opportunities.
Yeah.
So like in 2 years, hopefully I'm getting like Justin Timberlake opportunities.
Hell,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, like,
and then once I get the opportunity, it's a wrap.
I feel you.
Yeah.
And that's a smart like way to think about it because like you don't want to have to be one of these guys that like he's down with his ride or die chick and then she's riding and die with him. And then like you're growing and she's like staying the same.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're like, whoa.
It's a good time for me to be single. I've always had girlfriends my entire life.
Okay.
I'm a girlfriend guy. Like I even miss having one right now. Like I can't wait until I fall in love again.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Dead ass. But
We got surveys, Q,
Really?
on the tour. While every stop, there's a survey for the female people that attend the shows.
Yeah.
That they have to fill out, and they might have the chance to be the one.
yeah.
Really?
I just try to weed it out.
So are you having sex on tour?
Dude, that's a great question. And
Okay.
the answer is no.
Why not?
There's a multitude of reasons. I'm happy to explain
Run it.
if you have.
Please. Yeah.
All right. Well, first off, it's been a 5-week tour. I have high standards. Like I'm not into like girls that are like under an 8 out of 10 on the scale. I'm not like dipping to like 7s, especially now. Like I need to like maintain my standards. B, I'm like not into sluts like at all.
Yeah.
So like when I'm signing autographs after the show and like the girls that come up to me and like throw themselves at me, I couldn't be like less attracted.
It turns you off.
It turns me off. It's like I can't even deal with it. C, I kind of need to like at least for like a little bit have like some sort of like mental connection with the girl, or I feel like totally weird about like hooking up with her.
Okay.
D, there's been like for example, like this is a perfect example of why I'm not getting any girls.
Okay.
I'll go at Penn State, go to like an epic frat party. Like every guy there knows who I am. They're taking pictures of me. The girls are like, "Who's that guy?" Like I can tell it's about to be like one of the most fun nights of my life.
Yeah.
And like I just start talking to these girls, like the hottest girls I've probably ever spoken with.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, like 10 kids downstairs start fist fighting. The cops come, the party gets shut down. Or I'll just spend 3 hours talking to a girl, feeling like she's great, and then like she'll reveal that she has a boyfriend 3 hours later.
But you're only going to be in the town for a night. And I understand what you're saying, but you got to start putting it in your head because you're 26, dude. And the one thing, you don't want to waste what's going on.
I'm down to have the one night stand. I'm not scared of having the one night stand. It's just like she can't be like an obvious whore. I'm so neurotic. Like STDs, pregnancy, like that's like I'll wake up the next morning and just be miserable.
Yep.
So like, yeah, I literally haven't had sex with once on this entire tour. I had sex one time in LA, but it was with I live in LA now.
Okay, what part?
Santa Monica.
I lived in Sherman Oaks for 4 years.
Yeah. It's great.
Santa Monica is great. Like you just see chicks
for
like,
sure.
You were just running.
I had sex with this girl in LA, but I had been having sex with her, so it like doesn't count. You know what I mean?
But let me ask you this: when you had sex with her, the girl that lives close to Santa Monica, was it like did you have sex with her like you didn't know her, or was it just like one of those like roll over? Oh, here's Lil Dicky for you. You know what I mean?
It was this girl I met on Tinder.
Sweet.
And I Tinder my ass off. In LA.
Really?
I'm like the LeBron James of Tinder, like aggressively. Like I go on like 3 dates a week.
What?
Yeah.
So no, do girls when you're on Tinder, it's an app. Yeah. It's for whores, but he's not a whore.
It's not just for whores. That's the thing. Like I don't like some people go on and like just fuck on Tinder. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's what I do.
That's what he does for sure.
DJ Omega.
Yeah.
Nasty.
Asshole.
Justin.
Yeah, the nastiest.
Yeah,
the
so
absolute nastiest.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of like reasonable girls in LA. It's totally practical to Tinder because everyone's so busy. It's like I'm telling you, I meet like very upstanding girls, and I'm not like meeting them at like my room. I meet them at a bar, buy them drinks.
But
like,
can I tell them about Santa Monica? Santa Monica is like a really nice part. That's like him tendering in Santa Monica is like him tendering in like King of Prussia. It's really
upscale.
Yeah, upscale and air quotation safe.
Yeah,
kinda.
Yeah,
sort of.
I'm meeting like nice Jewish girls.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I met this girl. So my Tinder profile obviously is like, it's Dave Bird. It's not Lil Dicky, but it's totally like this guy is a professional rapper. Like every picture is me on stage. Like I definitely like use my competitive advantage to my advantage.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? So I get a lot more dates as a result. These girls never believe, like if you look at me, you'd never believe I was a rapper. So it always is like, they're always blown away. I send them like, let me freak. And they're like, I get that first date. And then once I get that first date, it's like, I'm great.
Nice.
Yeah.
So the girls that you Tinder, how many girls have you had sex with that you've Tindered?
Like 3 or 4.
In the last what?
It's 5 months. I've only had sex with 10 girls.
Ever?
And I was at 4 6 months ago, so it's been a strong 6 months.
You've been
He's on the come up though.
Whoa.
He's on the come up though.
I'm trying to get to like 20 by the end of 2015.
But watch herpes, dude.
Dude, 1 in 5 Americans have herpes.
Isn't that
genital
crazy?
Herpes. 1 in 5.
And 4 people are in the room right now.
Yeah.
Which is scary.
So the guy outside got herpes.
Yeah. Omega.
Yeah, Omega.
Chill.
Yeah, so, allegedly.
The guy, allegedly.
So,
no allegedly.
Man, dude, I like talking to you. So, all right, you're doing the Tinder thing. You've had sex with 6 girls since this year.
Yeah. It's been a strong year.
This is like crazy. This is a crazy. So
it's been crazy out here.
How are you changing? Has having sex with like 6 girls this year changed you? I'm
not changing, but I will say I've never, like growing up, I was always like cool, like, you know, popular to some extent, like the funny guy, you know what I mean? But I was never the guy that girls were like that, like the #1 choice for girls. I'm now all of a sudden, because I am a rapper, to be honest, I'm now like a very like interesting prospect to girls for the first time. So I haven't changed, but I find that I'm in this situation that I've never been in before. And I guess it gives me more confidence. Okay, so are you learning more about the female body this year? Because think about it, like you've had like 4 girls, right? No, I'm not. I'm really not. Like but listen, all right, dude. 2013, you had sex with 4. Like your total was 4. Now it's like in the last like 10 months, you've had 6. Sure. I guess I learned that like girls like different things. Like for example, when I have sex, I'm way more of like a bump and grind type of guy. Okay, R. Kelly? Yeah, I'm like not into like... Okay. Like you're making love to these chicks. Exactly. No matter what. Like one time I was having sex with a girl and she was like, can I curse on the radio or no? Yeah. She was like, I just want you to... No one's ever said anything like dirty to me at all. Like normally the girls I did are like the sweetheart next door who like are not going to talk to me this way. Gotcha. She was like, I just want you to fuck me. And I was like, I thought like that's what I was doing. She was like, no, like I want you to really fuck me. So I was choker. Like, so I was like, all right. And then like I started doing this whole thing. And then like I literally was doing it. And then like I like removed myself from my body and was watching myself do this. And I just felt like the biggest clown. And I was like, look. Like Thumper. Yeah, I just can't have sex this way. Like we're on like different pages. Oh man, so you're like sensitive. Oh, for sure. Oh, and she was like, yo, give it to me. Yeah, like, I'm super sensitive. I fall in love, like you ask Omega, like every stop I like feel like I might have found the one. And like, man, dude, you got me It's a shame. I'm not gonna lie, you got me feeling like Howard Stern because I have so many questions. Yeah. Okay, so out of these 6 girls that you've had sex with this year, were they better than the last 4? I can't badmouth my ex-girlfriends. Okay. I can't do that. I'm like best friends with them still. Let's say this then. They were more sexual. It's freakier. Because you're a rapper. Maybe, or maybe I think the girls are just different. I think I tend to like go after conservative girls in general.
Okay.
I think now I'm trying to like go after a little more liberal of a girl, see what that's like. And I think, there are definitely, I've had sex, even in the first 4, one of them was like a little freaky.
Okay.
So like I've had the experience of the freakiness, but like it was just not the most common thing.
And then, not to badmouth your ex-girlfriend, you were younger. You were younger. As women get older, they get a little, I know what's going on.
Yeah. But like I don't even necessarily love the freaky. Like I don't think I want to like marry a freaky girl. Like I think like my ideal, like I don't need a girl to like talk to me dirtily. Like all I need is like just some soft moaning. That's like all I need.
That's all you need? That's all you need.
One of the girls
now.
I was having sex with, for example, I literally had like 2 inches of my dick in her, and she was like screaming, and I was like, "This is like over the top." Like, I said it was like it felt ridiculous, and like it gets in my head. I'm like, "This is like we're not like we're acting right now. Like please just be yourself." You know what I mean?
You're like a casting director.
I'm like Larry David. Have you seen Curb Your Enthusiasm?
What?
Yeah.
Every episode.
I'm a 26-year-old Larry David.
This is why I connect with you, because I love Larry David.
Yeah.
I love Seinfeld. I love Curb Your, and you're like very interesting to talk to.
Yeah.
Which is like amazing for rappers, because like a lot of
I'm
rappers.
not a rapper. You know what I mean?
You're not.
Yeah.
You're just a person that's good at poetry.
Yeah.
I've
become a rapper. Don't get it wrong. Like you can go check out that Hotbox. But like I started rapping genuinely because I had interest in writing and starring in like my own TV show, movies, that type of thing, and I still have those interests all the same.
Yeah.
That was what I was born to do. Like I'm definitely gonna like be in a TV show within the next year.
Okay.
Well, not definitely. That's my hope.
All right. So
But rapping, I just got better and better, and now like I got to take over that game, like the rap game.
no,
I have to.
You really?
I have to.
But here's the thing. We'll get back to that. I know, but
no question.
I'm not saying you can't or you won't or you will. I feel it. Okay. Yeah. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
There's so many bigger things than rap.
Totally, but I just know that I can get the throne. Like it's not that complex. Like
okay,
it's like I look around, there are like no more than 5 guys out that I like respect like immensely as rappers.
Name the 5.
Drake. First off, when I say respect, there's obviously guys that can rap. Like, for example, Eminem raps his ass off. You know what I mean? Like, I have profound respect for him.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. I'm 42 years old. And he's probably, like, technically one of, like, the technical great rappers ever. No question.
Totally agree.
But in terms of, like, guys who are, like, bringing that dope shit right now, who can actually rap, Drake, Kendrick, J. Cole, Chance the Rapper.
Okay.
ASAP, in my opinion, like, I mean, his just overall feel, like, I wouldn't say
ASAP Rocky.
Yeah, ASAP Rocky.
It's a lot of ASAP.
ASAP Rocky.
Okay.
And like, I mean, if I thought hard, I could think of like maybe 7 or 8, but like beyond, I mean, like Rick Ross is amazing too, and Kanye is like, Kanye is awesome. But there just aren't like I've been online for 18 months.
Okay,
that's all. Like it's been a year and a half. I just did like this. I'm finding it's very easy to take over. Like I'm not even close to taking over the rap game, but like I certainly am on a trajectory where like the first 18 months don't get any better than the 18 months I just had.
Why do you think you connected so quickly?
Because no one is real. There's like such a lack of realness in rap right now, and like to me, hip hop is all about realness. And I feel like I don't understand how like just there's no realness anymore. Like how many rappers like genuinely do you feel like, oh my God, they're being their complete selves right now?
Got you.
0 almost. Like borderline 0. That's why, and I think I'm being my complete self at all times. And like I'm not scared at all, like to be myself. And I think that's like what's missing in rap, and that's like a key part of rap, and that's what's gonna elevate me beyond my skill set.
But you know what? I think everything that you said, honestly, every rapper that you named, they're honest.
Yeah.
And that's what, and it, like you have people that probably can rap or been rapping longer, but they're like, oh, I gotta do a down south beat, so let me do the down south thing.
Yeah, it's just I'm just sick of every rapper like we get it, like you're the man, like show a little like who are you actually, like what are you doing when you're not counting the money, like what are you doing like when you're just sitting at home and it's like 6 o'clock on a Tuesday?
How about
what are you thinking?
Are you still pouring champagne on chicks' foreheads?
Certainly not.
Yeah,
you have like I don't know, I really don't know what they're thinking, but I feel like there's a deeper level of thinking, because honestly I'm like a pretty smart guy. I'm not saying they're stupid. Like
what was your SAT score?
It's out of 1600, 1410.
Yeah, that's pretty smart. I would say.
I got a 393 University of Richmond in college. Graduated top of my class. Like,
so you graduated University? Okay, University of Richmond. You said?
Yeah, in Virginia.
Duh.
Yeah.
Yeah, University. Okay, I'm thinking of Okay, yeah, I've been there for a basketball game.
Yeah, Spiders.
Spiders.
Go
Yep.
Spiders.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's just I'm not a like
Richmond is a horrible city though.
Oh, for the murder rate's pretty high.
Yeah, my wife is from Richmond.
Yeah, it's
Sucks.
boring too. Yeah,
It's
some
so
solid
boring.
food though.
Yeah, but who cares about food when it's so boring you're about to die? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, you're right. When you're about to die and it's boring, and like food is definitely the last priority.
Yeah. So you, what was your major?
Business.
Okay.
So I graduated college. You know, I've got like, I came up like upper middle class background, like where my parents obviously had full on expectations that I was going to get like a real job after school, which I did. So I graduated, went to school, got a job immediately in San Francisco at an advertising agency. Yeah. So I moved to San Francisco, worked in an ad agency, one of the best in the country. Like I actually wrote I wrote commercials. So like the whole 2012 NBA playoff campaign, I did all those commercials.
Wow.
At like 22. I was very well positioned in the advertising industry, but totally not like trying to be that for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Started rapping to get noticed for being like this young Larry David type
Were you
dude.
always rapping, or you just
like casually, like the guy who was like rapping with his friends,
pass
like
me the blunt. Oh yeah, University of Richmond.
Exactly.
I hate Richmond.
Killing shit.
It sucks.
Yeah,
I'm killing it. Like the murder
totally.
rate. Yeah. Okay.
So I wanted to get a way to stand out for being funny, because I've always been. Everyone who knows me would say I'm the funniest person they know. Not trying to be arrogant. It's just like the reality. Like I went class clown in high school.
So
like,
it's me too. Yeah. Same thing.
Just a funny guy.
I think I'm funnier than you though.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
But I am super funny.
You are. You make me laugh.
But no, I make myself laugh.
Yeah. You make me laugh too.
But it's not about you, because I'm just funnier than you. But whatever.
Right.
Okay. So class clown, people know you from being this amazing guy.
That's why I started rapping. No real interest in being an actual rapper. It's just like I looked around at who was rapping, and just the lack of talent in the rap industry inspired me to just like, like I was like, if these guys are mega famous and mega rich for being this average, like I might as well at least attempt this. And then even from like the comedic rap perspective, Lonely Island's like the only guys doing it.
Yep.
And like I don't find them particularly funny or good at rapping. You know what I mean? So it's like there's no competition in this space. So I started doing it for that. Rap literally works like a sport, where like the more you do it, the better you get. And like, now I feel like I'm one of the better rappers alive.
Please paint this picture.
Yeah.
You come home to your parents, upper middle class, Cheltenham.
Yes.
4-year degree.
Yes.
Scholarship?
No.
Okay.
Well, actually, I earned an academic. Like due to my grades, like 2 years in, I ended up getting a few $1,000s off. Every year,
so University of Richmond is not cheap.
No, it's super expensive.
Your parents do what do
my
they do?
mom is a therapist. My dad is a teacher.
Okay, like they're master's degrees. They have all these
smart people. Yeah,
all these degrees in the house, right? They're killing it. Dicky, you're killing it.
Yeah.
You know, oh man, what's your real name again?
Dave.
Oh, hey, David, he did so well on the SAT, he got a 1400. He's going to University of Richmond. Oh, we just love him so much. Yeah. Like, you're great. Are you the oldest kid?
Youngest.
Oh, okay. I'm the youngest kid too.
Yeah.
You have an older
brother. That's all.
Okay, so he's what, 3?
He is 30. He's 20. I'm 4 years older.
4 years. I have an older sister. She's 4 years older.
Yeah.
We have similarities.
Yeah,
but not really. Okay, so what does he do?
Just embrace it, man. We're the same guy.
We're the same guy.
Yeah.
I'm little DZ.
Yeah.
So your brother, what does he do?
He's also a teacher, an English teacher.
Okay. Listen, let's set this up right, guys.
Yeah.
1400 on the SAT. You go to Cheltenham High.
Yeah.
Everything's good. Class clown, little funny, but when it's time to get the work done, he's serious.
Have to.
Older brother, he's a teacher like
smart,
like mom, like dad.
Like dad, yeah.
He's followed in dad's footsteps.
Exactly. Same college as dad and everything.
What?
Yeah.
What school?
Brandeis in Boston. It's really like Jewish smart school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boom. You graduate University of Richmond.
Yeah.
You're in San Fran. You're killing. Hey, mom, dad, you see those commercials? That's me. They're calling their friends.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. He's killing it. He's doing his thing.
Yeah.
And then you come and say,
I want to be a rapper.
I want to be a rapper.
Yeah.
What was that conversation?
They were like, you should really, really think about this before you put anything online. They advised against it. They were like, I'm just letting you know, like, we have a responsibility to share our opinions with you.
Yeah.
We don't think you should put this stuff online because it could like ruin your chances at like a career down the road. Wow. But I was like, of course they're going to say that. They're out of touch. You know what I mean? They're out of touch with like just social media, all that stuff.
Yeah.
B, I couldn't care less. Like I had to make this attempt. Like if I didn't make an attempt at doing this, I would have literally like lived my entire life with just such like a cloud of regret over my soul.
Yep. And
I could deal with failure. I just couldn't deal with like what if, you know what I mean? Because I knew what I was capable of. So it really was a no-brainer for me. And then like the thing is, I worked on this mixtape and the music videos for like 18 months while I had my job. I didn't like
who's helping you?
Nobody.
So you're getting beats from where?
Stealing them online.
Okay, you're stealing beats online. Are you doing this like
in GarageBand in my room? Got a microphone. It's like the most low budget setup you can.
You're in the closet.
I was in a closet for a period of time. Yeah, it was super hot.
Yeah.
So then I moved out of the closet into my room.
Okay.
And I figured out like a noise gate functionality that like made sure that I wouldn't hear the cars passing by.
Okay.
It was a street facing room. Made the mixtape. Like I had things that were finished, and like rather than just put them online when like they were finished, I waited till I had like a really impressive, cohesive package of like a mixtape and like 6 music videos. You know, like really well produced videos that I spent my bar mitzvah money on. That's another factor that shouldn't go ignored. I don't think if I didn't have a bar mitzvah.
Exactly. Who has bar mitzvah money?
I had like 10 grand in bar mitzvah money that was essential. I needed that 10 grand, and my parents wouldn't let me touch it, which is more power to them. Like that, they're smart for not letting me touch it until then.
Yeah.
So then I finally go online the first day ever. This is like literally I had been working so hard on this to the point where when I went live with my website, I actually started crying tears of joy.
Wow.
Yeah. Like, and this was I didn't have any idea if it was going to succeed.
Who made the website?
My neighbor.
Okay.
Yeah, just a random
Just
guy.
John.
Yeah, I got lildicky.com though. I own the domain name. I was proud of that.
Okay.
Yeah. So I went live with the video. I don't know if you probably haven't seen it, but you might have actually. You probably have seen it, but you don't know you've seen it. It's called Ex-Boyfriend. It's got like 7 million views right now. The first day I put anything online, so Lil Dicky did not exist on a Tuesday. He exists on a Wednesday. I put this video online. It gets 1 million views in the first day.
How? How does that happen?
Do you know the site Reddit?
Yeah.
It like skyrocketed to the
So
top
you put
of
it
Reddit.
on Reddit?
No, someone else did. I just posted it on my Facebook, Lil Dicky's Facebook. I was like, hey friends, like this is a really good video. I think I put all my effort into it. I'd love it if you spread the word.
Yeah.
And then like it went across America. Like I got 1 million views in a day, 2 million in 2 days.
How are you feeling?
Oh, best day of my life.
So the first hour, you're like, oh.
I'm like, damn right, Dave. Like,
yeah,
you were totally correct, and like thinking that you were something. Yeah, yeah, totally correct. It was like complete justification. I told Mom, I was like, Mom, I hate to say, I told you so, but I told you so.
Did you monetize?
No, I couldn't. I don't own the beat.
Damn.
I could have, but like, I know that within a year I'm gonna be like really famous.
Okay.
And I just don't have any interest in getting sued. So it's like the $20,000 or whatever that I could make off of views now is like chump change. I'd rather just avoid the lawsuits.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So you put this out, 1 million views. Your first video. This sounds weird, man.
First video, and the thing is,
I hope you're not bullshitting me. I hope you're not one of these. No, meaning like I know it happened, but I hope you're not one of these like guys that has like you're in San Fran.
I have like a company behind me.
And you have like a company behind you, or like you have like this guy that knows how to like switch algorithms. I hope you're not that guy.
I'm not. I wish I was because it'd be like really efficient, but I'm not. Like,
okay.
I just like really, you rely on luck and chance to some degree, but like really, I think my content is like that next level. Okay. I genuinely believe that.
And I'm not saying, because listen,
yeah.
If someone said to me, oh yeah, I want to make a TV show. So I made the TV show. I shot it on, on Premiere, and then I edited it and I put it on YouTube and made 1 million views. My boy's like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
For real, dog. Like, you know what I mean? So
totally.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I put the video online, and then I had this whole campaign that I called Lil Dicky Hump Days, where every Wednesday I was planning on putting something out. So it's not like I just had that thing blow up and had nothing to follow it up with. I then had every week, starting with that first week, for 5 months, I put something new out, whether it be a song or a video, for 5 straight months. So in 5 months, my first 5 months, I had built a complete fan base.
Yeah.
After that, I had like a 25,000 person fan base. I did a Kickstarter. You were at Kickstarter?
Yeah. Why are you asking me these things like I don't know?
Everyone says
because I'm African American.
I think it might have to do with
that. It's like, hey, do you know about Spotify? Okay, Spotify. It's just a music thing.
I ask everybody if they know what a Kickstarter is, and every time I ask, everyone's like, "You don't have to ask what a Kickstarter is." So I'm going to stop asking if people know what it is.
It's like, well, I put it on this thing called iTunes. You know about iTunes? I'm like, come on, man.
All right, so I put it on Kickstarter, 115 grand.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I was like, all right, now let's go make an album.
When'd you quit?
On tour.
When'd you quit though?
I quit a year ago from like 2 weeks ago.
Okay. So about
I quit like November.
About 54 weeks ago.
Yeah. Good math.
Thanks.
I quit. As soon as Ex-Boyfriend went viral the first day, I knew I was going to quit. It was just a matter of when, not if.
So are people at your job seeing these videos?
They are. I happen to work in it was like the most liberal company in America. Like,
okay.
They like full on support such endeavors. Like when I quit, they couldn't have been happier for me. They were like, go get it. And just so you know, if it doesn't work out, your job is still here.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was like the most liberal company. Like it's a creative place. So like they support this type of stuff. And to be honest, it reflects well upon them. Like they can be like, oh, Lil Dicky like came out of here.
Yeah. Pause. Okay. That's cool, man.
Yeah.
This is, you know what I want to do?
Yeah.
Me and you, we got to do a TV. I want to write a TV show with you.
I'm writing my own. So
no, how about this?
Yeah.
No,
you can try to submit it.
Listen.
Yeah.
Listen. I said we.
Yeah, I heard that. So like, you can throw me some ideas and I can judge them.
Listen, but this is the one thing I don't like about you, okay? You got your freaking computer. You think you can do everything.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Lil Dicky.
Listen,
fuck you.
I need the African American voice in my show. Are you saying you can pull that off?
Of course, pull it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I'm the bridge.
Good. Then you know it. Maybe let's talk.
But we gotta talk percentages and all this.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. We'll talk about it.
Don't do that.
African American percentage.
Yeah. Don't do that. But look, man, it was nice to meet you, man.
Me too. I really enjoyed this conversation.
I wish I would have came to your show.
It's it's a different show. Like I start the entire thing off with a PowerPoint presentation.
No, you don't.
I do.
It was lit.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't.
Yeah. I think I put on like a great rap show.
So are you looking at rap and you're like, yo, well, you said it. You guys suck. I'm smarter than you guys, and I'm just going to get better and take over and be like, eh.
And I just think there's also like, I don't like rap that doesn't have like that urban swag to it. You know what I mean? Like that.
Okay, you sound like a marketer. You sound like one of those guys.
It's not a marketer. It's just like I hear like.
What's urban swag?
For example,
okay.
I don't mean to, whatever. I don't mean to badmouth other rappers.
Okay.
You talked to me about Hoodie Allen when I came on the air.
That's my guy.
Yeah, love him as a guy. I think he's got a huge lane where it's like pop rap, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I could never listen to Hoodie Allen because he doesn't have that urban swag.
But here's the thing. It's almost like, I appreciate all types of music, all types of genres. And I like him because the same thing with you. He's being honest with who he is.
Totally.
Right?
And I have no beef or like I think he is doing exactly what he should do and he's got a lane and people will enjoy it. I'm just telling you, from David Byrd as being a fan, I can't like ride with stuff that I can't like bump in my car and like look out the window and be like, you're not shit. Like you're a peasant out here.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So that's the kind of rap, like, and I feel like not many like white guys are making that rap right now.
Yeah.
And I feel like that, like
Yellow Wolf.
But like I guess not many like
Riff Raff.
Good.
I guess like culturally there's a difference. Like like throw race out the window because I don't think race has anything to do with it. Just culturally. Like these guys are all tatted up. These guys are just very urban culturally, and I'm not. Like I'm very normal suburban culturally.
Okay.
And not many people that are, like that's why we're talking about Cheltenham, and I was like, I liked that I came up from like kind of like the Linwood Garden area. Like I liked that I was going in high school and it was like a half black high school, and like I like had that growing up because it gave me like the ebonics and like just like the swag that I now possess.
But you know what? You don't have as much as who's this black guy?
You don't think I have any swag?
Who's this black guy?
That's our hype man.
Oh,
he's here.
He looks scary.
Gator?
Yeah.
Where's he from?
He made him out of video
South
game.
Central. Yeah, it's like if I made a video game.
How'd you meet him? How'd you meet?
He's the best. He's the best. I need him up
from South Central.
Yeah. Oh, I live in L.A.
I know, but
he used to hype for Tyga, and my one manager is Tyga's manager too.
Okay. Oh, Jay Irvin?
No, Anthony.
Anthony Martinez.
Jay is no longer with Tyga.
Well. Okay, I didn't know.
You were saying you didn't think I have any swag?
No, not like that.
Says you have Cheltenham swag, bro.
No, it's not. Here's the thing. Like when you say like urban swag or like normal swag, like I feel like he's normal for like I guess where he's from, South Central.
Yeah.
And you're normal, but like what I was about to say is he's from South Central.
Yeah.
South Central and Santa Monica
different
are
worlds.
So far apart. Like they shouldn't even run into each other. That's why I was just like,
but he comes over and we watch movies together.
Yeah. What kind of movies?
All types of movies. Comedies is like the biggest overlap for us.
Okay, what
like
kind
he's not super into like the psychological thriller or like the drama.
What are you into?
I'm into all movies, but like I have like
top 5 off the top.
I couldn't even do that, but like if we're talking about dramas, like Shawshank Redemption comes into my mind.
Okay.
American History X comes into my mind. If we're talking comedies,
let's go to comedy. Yeah.
The Big Lebowski comes into my mind. Okay. Super Bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I love like the Judd Apatow, like 40-Year-Old Virgin. Like those movies like, are awesome to me.
Okay.
And then like obviously like the Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison.
No Coming to America?
I literally just seen Belly last night. I showed him Belly the other night. He's getting there, Q. He's getting there, Q.
I don't want to hear you talking about this urban swag shit, man. Because it's like you're watching Happy Gilmore and you're urban, like, oh, you rappers
I guess
okay.
all I mean is like David Byrd has no urban swag.
And then you go to third person on us again.
Right. That's a little urban swag, right? That's going third person? No.
Have you ever dated a black girl?
No, but I've fucked one.
How was it?
It was a little too aggressive for me.
Where was she from?
To be honest, there's a few things that we could talk about with the black girl. She's from I don't want to. She's from a state. I'm not.
She gonna be on your ass.
Yeah, we're not talking about. Yeah.
It was too aggressive. Maybe you couldn't handle it. Maybe you weren't up for it.
I don't think I could handle it.
You wasn't ready for that jelly.
I couldn't handle it. I'm not denying the fact that I can't handle certain things.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
By the way, David Byrd. Just go back. David Byrd, no urban swag. But I'm saying when you hear me rapping, like there's an edge. There's like an edge to it. There's an edge to it that's like not soft.
But I don't think. Here's the thing. I don't think.
Thank you.
Being from Cheltenham, that doesn't mean that you can't fight or you're not hard. It's just that you didn't grow up in the hood.
It's really not about. I'm outside of the booth. I couldn't care less about this whole thing. I'm just talking about like when you hear me rapping, like. It's not like a joke out there.
Do you know what? I don't believe it is. Yeah. I don't believe it is. But one thing I get from you is just I can see you like 10 years from now and you're like some big like TV exec or like you're like running Hulu and you're like, and like these guys come to your office and you're like, but I like you, Raheem, but like, where's your urban swag? And then you play your video and it has like 20 million views. I feel like this is not even an interview. We're just having a good conversation.
We're just hanging out.
And the crazy thing, this is one of my best interviews with rappers because traditionally I hate talking to rappers. Do you know why?
Because they're not real. They have their
guard
up.
Not real.
That's what I've been saying.
And they're just talking like, yeah, you know, I'm just out here. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm just out here, dog. And it's like, for me, so they're like, Q, artist X wants to come in. I'm like, does it matter? Yeah. Does it really matter? Because we're not going to really talk about anything. And it's not about me being in this game for a minute. It's just like, you're wasting everybody's time because you're not saying anything.
Same thing everyone says.
And then with the rappers, if they're not talking about anything that's just like great, you have to damn near say to them, oh, who would you want to beef? And then I don't want to get into like the WWF shit because that's like, it's not real. And I don't want to base interviews or base my popularity of doing interviews off of like negativity.
Absolutely.
Because I'm not a negative guy.
Yeah, you seem pretty positive.
Right?
Yeah.
I seem pretty cool, right?
Yeah, I like you a lot.
Pause, man. It's cool.
There's no need to pause.
No, but
Stop being so homophobic. I like you a lot.
Yeah.
Be a grown man and be like, thank you. I like you too.
But I don't like you.
Well,
I think I love you, man.
I love you too.
No. So, all right. So the album. When are we getting? Are we getting like a full length or?
It's like, you know, I'm calling it a project just because I'm a pussy. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But like, I'd say it's gonna be like 11 to 13 songs.
Okay.
It's called Professional Rapper because that's what I am now. I'm a professional rapper.
Nice.
Right now it's like 85% done. I'm really just like waiting on like getting good features.
Okay.
And like, it's like, you know, I don't have necessarily the most money to throw at people. Like, they have to believe in the movement. And you know, rappers, like, if it doesn't really, it doesn't give them an advantage, they're not as interested. You know what I mean? So it's a struggle, but it's like, I think it'll work out. Let me know if you have any connects.
Yeah, definitely. But who are your features? Who you looking for?
I'm not even, because if I don't get him, then it's just like, oh, he failed. So it's like, but I'm looking for people that I admire.
Okay.
I'm not interested in like, I would never put someone on a song that would like, that I didn't actually enjoy.
Okay.
I have pretty like high integrity.
Would you sell out? Do you like doing the independent thing or do you want
sell out, like sign with a label?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even think about like if it's independent or label. I know what I'm going to be. It's like very clear to me. Like I don't even worry about failure at this point. It's like I worry more about like what extreme success is gonna feel like. So it's like,
I feel you.
Yeah. So it's like I'm aware of what's gonna happen. I don't think I need a label to get there, but if they expedite the process and throw me like a lot of money, working capital that I need, like I'd entertain it. But like I would never sign a deal that didn't treat me like the Drake, like the next big thing. You know what I mean?
So you've been doing this literally 18 months.
Yeah.
Are you like, I would love to be on a bus with you, right? And like MTV Jams came on.
Yeah.
Or like radio station X came on. And just hear the conversations, just be the fly in the wall.
Sure.
Because I know you think a lot of these people are like trash.
Mm-hmm.
But
a lot, and it's weird because like I'm not necessarily like, people like me because of my lyrics and because it's like very smart, but I don't listen to, like when I listen to rap, it's not even necessarily like that. Like I listen to like the attitude first and foremost. Like a guy who you might think I would think is trash, like Young Thug, like I don't think is trash. Like I think he's dope.
I don't think Young Thug is trash. I like his melodies.
Totally. I think he's got something special. So I respect a lot of rap that you would maybe expect me not to respect. But I definitely don't think a lot of people are like more impressive than I am.
You should feel like that.
Yeah.
How was this tour going?
Amazingly.
So you started 18 months ago. Is this first tour?
First tour.
First tour. How many cities?
26.
Who booked this stuff for you? Like
William Morris. I'm signed to William Morris.
What?
Yeah. It's real out here.
Wow. All right, let me tell y'all something. Okay. William Morris is like one of the biggest talent agencies in the world. Okay. They're based in Beverly Hills in California, and they're a big deal. If you're signed to them, they're going to make you money. It's almost like getting picked up from the feds if you get locked up. they have an 85% success rate. Same thing with William Morris.
Is lost on me, but I believe you.
Some people out there got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
They got it.
As long as the listening base understands.
How did you link up with DJ Omega?
Well, his brother was a fan.
Okay.
And then his brother like tried to put him on me. I think it took him like a little bit longer.
Took a week.
Took a week. Yeah. He was like, Lil Dicky, I don't know about that. Let me sit on that for a minute.
Pause.
Yeah.
That's pause. Okay.
Yeah. That's all the way pause.
Yeah.
That deserved a pause.
Okay.
And then he came to South by Southwest where I opened for Schoolboy and Ludacris one night.
Okay.
And he, I guess, enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And then I needed a DJ.
Heard the show. Was like, yo, bro.
I needed a DJ with some urban swag.
Oh my gosh. You keep saying this urban swag thing.
He's not your guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man. No, that's dope, man. So are you live in LA? Do you come back here a lot?
Not as much as I'd like to. I mean, I'm only back here right now because I just did a show here last night.
Yeah. How did that go?
Great. Like very. The tour has been amazing. Like literally, I after the a lot of them have sold out. And it's like I'm in random ass cities. Like are these people in Phoenix, Arizona that are coming to my rap concert?
Yeah.
But really, like after the show, I then make an effort to go out and meet every fan that wants to meet, sign autographs. Yeah, and like it's very much like he'll tell you, it's like Justin Bieber mania. It's like, but no, it's not 13-year-old girls. It's like 28-year-old white men. Like going crazy about meeting me.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's like been very cool to see like the level of enthusiasm. Like these people are so diehard. Like I have one tape out, one mixtape, and like everyone knows, the crowd knows I can stop rapping and they'll know the words to whatever moment in any song.
That's kind of dope.
It's awesome.
I'm gonna check you out. Like I saw the one video, I think it was super dope.
Yeah, and a lot of my stuff is funny, but I have even more pride in my serious stuff. So look into my serious stuff. Russell Westbrook on a farm. Hilarious. Russell Westbrook on a farm. Kevin Durant just tweeted about it.
Lil Dicky, man, we got to link. We got to connect because I like you.
I like you too.
I like you, dude. Like you got something, and I feel like even beyond the song we saw, they played the video for me. I was like, man, we were in here laughing, and it was super dope, and it was super relatable to married life. That I hope you don't have to go through.
Taking my time there. Yep.
And you just got something special. And I like when you were talking, I was like, man, before you said the TV show, I can see you doing the TV show or see us doing the TV show.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Well, I mean, no, we definitely will.
We'll be in touch.
Yeah, I have my people call William Morris or something. We'll figure it out. But Lil Dicky, Omega.
Yep. Thank you for having us. I appreciate it. This is my first time ever doing a radio interview.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you're welcome.
Yeah.
At the right place, though.
Yeah, tweet about it, man.
Yeah,
you're welcome.
Yeah.
Give me some followers. I only have none.